Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Today I'm using the Close to My Heart stamp set Budding Friendship, and I'm going to try a little no line watercoloring with the Close to My Heart water pencils. First I'm going to do rub on some Distress ink in fossilized amber, and I'm going to just stamp it down on my cold pressed watercolor paper and pull a piece off of the stamp. This is actually Strathmore watercolor, cold pressed watercolor paper. Let's see, it says 400 series. It comes in a little book and you can just watercolor right on the little book. As far as my pencils, I'm going to use orange and sunflower. So I just want to put a little of this darker orange in the shadow areas and towards the center of my flower. These petals that are behind, just do a little bit. Just scribbling in some color. I think I got enough color on some of these spots. I'll go back over these. All right. Let's take our water brush. Just spread this color a little bit. And you can wipe off your brush if it gets a little too wet. If you squeeze it a little too much. It gets a little wet again. So I'm going to wipe it off. It's also spreading the distress ink too. Okay, now we'll let this dry, or you can hit it with your heat tool, but I've been told that it looks better if you just let it dry. So we're going to let this dry for a few minutes. Okay, I let that dry a little bit, and then I scribbled on some of the sunflower. And so now I'm just going to finish spreading that sunflower out through the ends of my petals. So we get a nice kind of gradient color to our flower. And maybe wonder why I let the paper dry, because most people you see just keep painting. And I wanted a little bit of that harshness of a line, just because you don't always see like perfect blending and stuff. So I just thought that would look a little nicer. Anyway, so let's see what would be a good color for the inside of our flower. Let's look in this other set here. Maybe honey. Honey might be good on the inside of our flower. I'm just going to put some color right in the middle, and then we'll spread it around. we go. And it's not exactly no line coloring, but the color I use goes with the colors that I chose to watercolor with, so you don't have like this harsh black outline. So I think that looks pretty good. Okay, I've got my finished watercolor piece here, and I have trimmed it down to 6.5 by 4.5. And then I've got this green layering piece that is 7 by 5. And I have my card base that is 7 by 5 when folded. And on the back of my watercolor piece, I am going to attach some fun foam. And I just cut a piece of green fun foam into a couple of strips where I could run it through my Xyron sticker maker, so I could have it. The fun foam came with adhesive on one side, so this just puts adhesive on the opposite side. So I've got adhesive on both sides. So if you're going to send, if you're going to pop something up and you're going to send it through the mail, putting a solid piece of fun foam on the back really works well and keeps your piece from getting crushed in the mail. Okay, so before we put that on, let's go ahead and get this onto our card base. And I like to come in from the folded edge and put it down. That way, if I need to trim, then I can trim off of these other edges. All right, now let's put, had to make sure which way that opened. I'll peel the liner off of the fun foam. Okay, that's that. Now for the inside, I'm going to use this little sentiment that came with this stamp set that says, "My thoughts are happiest with you in them." And I'd used Topiary ink for a budding friendship on the front. Oops. So let's get our piece of foam. Dab it in ink one more time. There we go. Looks good. All right, now let's see. Maybe we'll do one of these other little flowers and a stem. Just down like that. That'd be cool. All right, let me get one of my longer. This little block will do for the stem. Sometimes it's easier just to put it down on your work surface and then pick it up. All right, let's see. I think I'm doing yellow. Let's just do this nice honey yellow for our flower. That looks good. And we'll just come back with the Topiary ink for our stem. I'm going to just nestle it right up in there. Awesome. That looks good. And now just to give that a little something something, take our clear Stella. just to give that little flower a little visual interest. And there we go. All finished. That's our card for today. So again, these were the Close to My Heart watercolor pencils, and just use the water brush to spread the color around, and it was very easy. And I just used some distress ink to stamp my stuff in, and so it was very user-friendly with the water. So if you have any questions, just please comment below. Thanks a lot. I appreciate you watching.